welcome back to Jasmine's World. Before we get into everything, I just want to say I'm so sorry. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I've had a lot going on and I just couldn't do it. Like, I just could not do it at all. And I just been stressed. Honestly, college is a lot and trying to manage everything. It's a lot. Like, honestly, making this video right now, I'm exhausted and I'm tired. I haven't slept properly in days and I've just been going go. If it's not school, it's then your social life because you're trying to keep up and it's just a lot. Oh, and on top of that, I'm moving out because it's in semester, so finals. I have an econ final that I need to study for. It sounds fun. But anyway, today's video is about incoming advice for incoming freshmen. So, I'm very excited to get into this video with you guys and tell you my advice for you. So, advice that I have for incoming freshmen who are graduating high school. I want to start with saying good job, congratulations, that's such an achievement. I've been seeing so many pictures and videos and I'm so proud of everybody. Like, I graduated early. This would have been my class, so seeing all my friends not graduate, but their proms, their senior pictures, you guys look amazing across the board, even people who I don't know. And I'm sure if you're a senior and you're watching this video, you're a bad bitty. You're a bad bit. I'm not gonna say the word, but you're a bad bit. And juniors, y'all about to be seniors, whatever grade you're in, shine. This is your time to shine. And this is always advice that you can remember. So, yeah. Okay. Just dropped the coin on. So, my first thing is being humble. Please be humble. Like, I was humble, but that's also because I'm really shy. People don't believe me, though. But I'm really shy. So, I was humble. But you will get humbled real quick. Like, don't think you're important. Like, when I say that, not that you're not important, because whoever you are, you matter. Like, you matter. But that high, mighty attitude, just stop. Stop. Because it's not going to work well for you. People don't like that. They don't. And there's so many people on campus. You're not going to be the first person that a lot of people interact with, and you're not going to be last. And you want to have a good impression. When people see you, you want to be like, oh yeah, I know them, they're pretty chill people. Like, you want that. You don't want to be the person that's like, like, you don't want that. Like, I know you might have been the most popular kid in high school. That's great. I love it for you. You got to college now. You are nobody. You're just like the rest of us. Like, we are all the same. Like, you might know more people than me, but as far as a popularity contest, we all talk to each other. We all take the same classes. We're all struggling mentally. We are all the same. Please stop trying to make yourself feel like you are better. Because you're not. None of us are, like, at all. But I'm not going to dread into that too much because it's really a simple thing. Just be humble. Like, come in with a chill attitude, trying to be cool, just get to know people. Like, don't think you're better than everybody else. Like, even if you have that mindset, like, oh, I'm better than people, but that's because you want to, like, empower yourself. Like, I'm never going to be less than. I'm always going to be good. I'm always going to be up there. I'm always going to, like, that type of mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like, you keep yourself and you hold yourself to a higher standard. That's perfectly understandable because I hold myself to a higher standard as well. And I only accept certain amount of behavior and attitudes for myself. But it's also, if I'm around other people, I know how to be humble because people in college, everybody comes from different situations. You might come from a better situation than someone else does, and you don't want to sound insensitive to somebody else. Like, you might feel like, oh, well, my parents are really wealthy and they can afford to take me to school and they got me a car and everything, and that's like normal because all my friends, you grew up with people who did, and that might be your normal, and that's perfectly okay, and that's so understandable. But there might be another kid they're here on a full ride scholarship, barely can afford that. That's barely getting through. They're working a full-time job on top of being a full-time college student just so they can provide and have money for themselves. You don't want to sound insensitive. So just be humble about stuff like that. Like, you just never know. Like, I know I have my situation, and I come from a fortunate situation. But I've encountered many folks who do not. And instead of being like, oh, yeah, that sucks for you. Well, I don't have that problem because yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh, I really understand. I'm so sorry. And, you know, you're so, like, encouraging, like, being positive, being respectful, being kind, not being, be like, wow, you are strong, girl. Like, empower. Like, you are really doing it. Like, that is so respectable. Like, I respect you so much. Like, just being nice. Don't be rude. Like, nobody wants to deal with someone who's mean. Like, don't be mean. Be nice. Try to be nice to everybody. Try to be nice to everybody. For real. Second. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah. Sum it up. Be humble. Just be cool. Be laid back. Be you. Be you. Don't try to be someone who you're not, because the best thing you can do is just be yourself, and you'll find your people. So, my second thing is having an open mindset. Very important. Very, 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 very important, because you're going to meet so many people that are so different from you. I have a suite mate, and we're so different. So different. I'm not going to go into their business because that's not my place. But culture shock. Culture shock. And my suite mate is also, I was like, they're a part of the trans community. And I never had, in my life, I've never had encountered or interacted with somebody on a personal level who was. And that was so new for me, but I had an open mind about it and an open mindset. So I was respectful, and I wanted to learn. Like, tell me what I can do to make you feel comfortable. Tell me what makes you uncomfortable. Tell me what is respectful and what's disrespectful to your community, because I want to learn and I want to understand. And I did that for them. And I've encountered their friends, and I've always maintained respect, because you want people to respect you. So respect them. And you want people to be open-minded to the things that you like, and you might like something really weird to other people. Like me, I love superheroes. I love X-Men, Marvel. That's my stuff. I love all of that. Other people are like, girl, you're too old. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, Scooby-Doo, mystery little cartoons like that. Yeah, that's all me. All day, every day. Don't care. And the point I'm making is, you might have something that is sacred to you, or something that's just different, something that's you, and you want people to not judge you for it. So when you encounter someone who says something or who does something different from what you're used to, don't judge them. Be open, try to learn. You don't have to agree, and you don't have to like. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, be open-minded, because you just don't know. That could be your best friend in the future. That could be your husband or your wife. You just don't know. That could be a future job connection. You never know what type of actual benefit they'll create for you. So just be kind, be nice. Like, don't be judgy. This ties back into being humble. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be humble. You gotta be humble to make it. You gotta be humble. Okay. So those really go together. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I have a horrible headache. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is relationships. Yeah. Don't do it. If you got a boyfriend at home, leave him at home. It's not gonna work. Leave him. Leave him at home. Yeah, I know you might be like, I love my man. I love. Leave him at home. Leave him at home. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're in college now. You're in a whole different scene. Like, you're meeting so many people. So many boys. If you like girls, so many girls. So many people. what you don't want is to be like, I have a boyfriend back home. No. Then, especially, say you're work. I had a friend. Her situation. She came to college. She's amazing, sweet girl. She came to college, you know, she's starting the next chapter of her life. Boyfriend still back home. And they just couldn't get on the same page. Like, they just couldn't. And it's not that there wasn't love there. It's just that you're growing apart because you're growing in two different directions. And that's the point I'm trying to get at. When you go to college, you're going to grow. You're growing into the next stage of your life. You're growing into an adult. Like, this is your future that you have in your hands for real now. Like, this isn't high school. Well, I hope it's a little joke low-key because you think you're on, oh, I can do this and I'll surpass. No, it's not a joke no more. You're on your own. You're not with mommy. You're not with daddy. You're not with grandmommy, grandpappy, whoever you're with. You're not with them anymore. You're by yourself, and you have to embody that adult life. Like, you're not an adult, but you're an adult, and you have to make decisions that impact your future, and you have to make decisions that make you happy, and start thinking about how life really works and how reality really is. And relationships are a part of that. Like, I know it may not be what you want, but unless you know you and your partner can make it through, just don't, because the person you 9 times out of 10 date is because that's who was available. 9 times out of 10 they go to your school that you're graduating from, and oh, I like them because we're all around each other. Now you telling me that, oh, you like them because they're your perfect soulmate or because they were available? Think about it. Was it because they were what was available, or because they're your soulmate? Do not shoot yourself of that chance, because your soulmate could be at college and you never know. Or your soulmate could be the person who you was dating. But my point is, give yourself a chance. Just take a break, separate, let yourself experience college fully without feeling like you're tied down, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to feel like you're tied down and like you can't do anything, and you're going to have regret, and you're going to be resentful, and you don't want that if that's somebody you truly care about. So that's just my personal take on it. I'm not talking about everything today, but I do want to hit some stuff. Get involved. I had a hard time with this personally. I was getting involved, but at the same time I was kind of not. And I was just scared and nervous and didn't want to put myself out there. But you have to get involved. You have to get involved, guys. Get involved. Join clubs. You'll make friends. You can get that. That looks great on your resume when you're trying to get jobs. Side note. Yeah, get involved. Join clubs. Join organizations. You never know. Like, oh my gosh, people are tagging me in posts. Gosh, right here. Anyway, but get involved, y'all. Like, at this point, get involved, because you never know how it can go, and it can be amazing. Like, it can be amazing. Like, you have to make your college experience, and part of that is getting involved. Like, you would just have to, like, I've gotten involved, and I'm a part of a magazine, an online magazine. So yeah, and I'm super excited. I'll be going to my 2nd year in the fall. And I also am a part of a Black journalist organization, and I will be the community service chair for in the fall. And I'm super excited because that's something I really enjoy. Like, I'm starting a whole nonprofit organization for the homeless guys. But my point of the matter is, you just have to get involved. Get involved, get involved, get involved. I'm going to stress that to you. Get involved. Like, go to stuff. Go to events. I was a whole panel for an event. Like, I was a speaker. It was a panel, and I was one of the speakers for the panel because that didn't exist. But it's because I got involved. It's because I put myself out there. Say, hey, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it. Like, you got to do it. You got to do that type of stuff. Like, get involved. If you have social media, use your social media. If you're like me, I hate social media. Hate it. But I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to get into it like everybody else, because you make friends. Which brings me to my next point. Make friends. Please make friends, because you could be like me. And I had a very small group of friends, and a lot of my friends are juniors, which sucks because that means they have busy lives. But the people who I were friends with that were freshmen, very small. One wasn't here this semester, so I was kind of by myself, and we're like this. So the point of my matter is, just make friends, because your friends make your experience. Like, if you have people who you're hanging with, you're gonna love it. You're gonna have a great time. They make your experience. and you want that. You really want to have a fun time, and you want to enjoy college. You want to be like, these are my girls, these are my boys, like whatever. You want that, and a lot of times these are your lifelong friends. You never know. And what you don't want is to miss out because you just was shy. You wanted to be an introvert. You want to stay in your room. You thought you didn't need friends. I know. We all think, I don't need nobody. I don't care. Yeah. Make friends. You'll love it. Like, just make friends because the connections you make, they're so unimaginable, and they're just amazing. Like, every connection that I have made, I'm so glad I have. Even if friendship didn't last, I'm so glad I made it because it's taught me so much. Like, when I do go home and like people who know me and friends from back home and everything, they talk to me and they'll be like, you've changed so much in just 1 year. Like, how I feel about things changed, how I operate changed, my whole mindset has changed, and not only because of the other things that I talked to you guys about, but because of my friends. Like, that experience has helped me so much. I just want you guys to stress that. Friends, make friends, be humble, have an open mind, try not to come to college with a relationship. Try. If you really think it'll work, do your thing, but try. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. Don't beat yourself about it. Just let yourself grow into the individual that you're meant to be, because you're going to grow up and you're going to be a beautiful individual. Gender, race, doesn't matter. You're going to be a beautiful, amazing individual, and you don't want to live with any type of regret about your college days. That's just my 2 cents. I really hope this video was helpful to you guys. Once again, I'm so sorry that it's taking me so long to post. I'm going to try to post weekly. Probably be on Fridays or Saturdays. I'm going to try. But don't immediately get into it. Don't fight me. But I am going to try. Literally, I'm trying to catch up on everything. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to edit. I'm going to record an episode for the podcast. So we got work to do, guys. But I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And I love you all so much, and I appreciate every listen that you guys give me. I truly appreciate it so much. So thank you.